All right, Liam.
Yeah.
Let's talk about letting go of the the vision in order to manifest accurately. What are your thoughts on that?
This is a topic I need to do a lot of research on.
What's that?
This is the topic I need to do a lot of reading on.
I'm
'Cause
reading.
I don't like theorizing. If I don't know it to be true, I haven't experienced it, then why even say it?
Ooh, you don't know it to be
We're
true.
We're just working around theory still. We're
So-
looking for truth.
Okay, for me, I've learned the value of letting go of things. Have you ever experienced a loss of anything, physical object, anything like that,
Of course.
that affects you? That starts to affect you. You allow this to affect you right off the bat? Or am I? I'm asking. I used to say that question.
Yeah. If you can let it affect, it's always going to affect you on some level, whether you can prevent it or not.
Yeah.
There's the extra unnecessary stuff on top that the mind can create. You're referring to the second stuff. It's stuff that the mind creates problems. In the past, yeah, for sure.
Recently, no. I guess I bring up these topics because you said you never experienced letting go. So I was just
not fully.
not fully.
I don't experience that.
What the hell would fully letting go be? I mean, like, have I experienced fully letting go? I don't know. I doubt it. I mean, has anybody? What's fully letting go? I guess my topic would be just to bring this up for the purpose of strengthening manifestation. Are there areas in your life where you have let go? Are you just not seeing that you've practiced this whole topic? Maybe you have, and you need to read up on it, and then you can go, oh yeah, that's what that is. Oh, okay, I've done that here. Has that ever been something to you in your life where you read a book and then you can see where that's applied in your life in the past? You're like, oh, I've already used this principle.
Yeah, that happens. With manifestation, I think you can just set the goal. It doesn't have to be a vision. You
Goal.
Just have an aim, a place you want to get to.
So how would you describe it in words? What kind of place?
You could be like, okay, I want to accomplish this. I want to get to here. I want to achieve similar things to what this person's achieved.
Okay.
It's just a desire. It doesn't need to be a vision. Desire is like more of like a feeling. You see something happen. You're like, okay, I'm drawn to that. It's not really a thought. It's just a feeling. Like when you say you're a kid and you decide to do like football instead of basketball, it wasn't a logical decision. It wasn't a vision you had.
It was
It
resonance.
was just a feeling. It was a desire that naturally arose from your being.
You just kind of
You
magnetically.
don't really choose your desires. They just rise up.
That's a freaking interesting one because you
So
just.
the visualization for me doesn't have to be necessary. As long as we know where we want to get to, and we need to know the steps we want to take in the actual moment to get there. Because there are no real quantum leaps. You only take small steps. All you can do is take small steps every time.
Every single
But
time.
the small steps build to bigger opportunities and bigger steps. But what people don't see is when you take all the little steps, you're kind of investing in a bank of energy. But the energy in the bank doesn't get released straight away. You just have to keep taking the small steps. You can't see the results yet. But when you get to a certain point, all that energy is released at once. You get the opportunity, and all that energy you've been building on gets released into the world, and you see more results. It's all built upon daily small steps.
Really small steps
towards the goal. Just never let your goal leave your mind. As long as that desire stays strong and you keep taking small steps, it'll eventually manifest.
It sounds like what you're saying is resonance, pure resonance, where you're just magnetically drawn to it. It's just magnetically happening. And what you taught me through this was trippy. That when we attach ourselves to a story or a vision, or you know what I mean, that image in the head of what it should be, we're actually separating ourselves from it. You're showing a way to manifest in a total resonating oneness of it. You're like, well, no, it just is. Here I am with it. I see it. I say, yeah, that's it. And then I just become present with it. It sounds like what you're saying, where initially a lot of us will get attached to a vision And that takes us away from the vision that is now.
Right.
We enter a vision of
Takes you away
tomorrow.
from what can be doing now.
Yeah, and you're staying present with that vision right now. You're keeping it in the present. Whereas many of us will get attached to something in the future and will constantly be chasing that. We're just chasing that. We're always going to be getting what we're doing right now, which is chasing that.
Yeah, and I think people get caught up in visualizing the vision. There's so much energy going into it in their head.
And then they get lost in the details.
Well,
okay, well,
how
this
about-
color, that, this, that.
You can do that, but you can also forget that all the small steps need to be taken, and you need to be thinking about how, not where you're going to get to, but how you're going to get there. That needs a tremendous amount of energy. So it's always in this taking the small steps towards the big vision, if you like. But always have your daily practices in mind, because that's really what's going to build. You like building a staircase back to the goal, and each. As Will Smith said, you don't set out to build a wall. You lay one brick at a time.
One brick at a time.
And eventually you have a wall.
I've noticed that very valuable for myself. Yeah.
So if you just have that big vision in mind and expect it to manifest, how's it going to manifest when you're trying to build the whole wall at once? You need to be laying one brick at a time each day. Simple daily action.
It's true. There's people that are saying this consistently. Myself through practice, I'm seeing that work out. How about yourself? Where are you seeing that in your life?
I saw it. It was happening before I even knew about it.
Isn't that a trip? When you realize you've been doing something the whole time without being aware?
Yeah, so like, I was doing it for a while with poker when I was 18 years old. That's all I did every day. I never had a vision. I just had a desire to be one of the best and do the best I could. And it was all about consistency for me, just every day playing. I never just sat around having vision. I just played and played and played. And what I didn't realise was I was building so much energy up towards my desire that was happening without me even knowing. I didn't see the big vision, the big goal coming. Like all I saw was the daily practices and through that I was being in the moment.
You continuously built momentum.
Exactly.
I'm going to say this right now. This video right here is the start of momentum. I'm going to post this video up on YouTube, not because of the quality, not because of anything, just because of the momentum of getting these videos out. That's what's necessary, is an action.
Exactly. It's all the small steps.
Just the small steps. So watch. This is the beginning of a manifestation. Watch as this grows. I have no stake in the results. You have no stake in the results. It doesn't even matter. I'm not even saying where I want this to go. All I'm saying is here's a video on YouTube, and it can help some people if they so choose to feel the energy in between the lines.
Exactly. So have the vision, but don't get caught up in the vision.
Have the vision. Don't get lost in the vision. Just breathe. Namaste.